Hello, I'm doing this short video in order to provide my best practices for use of Trendalgo in English language, and I will try to go slow, but anyway, the video is recorded, so if you want to review something, you can just go back step by step and see it again. Okay, first of all, once you get Trendalgo, you just put on the MetaTrader platform, and the graphs will show like that, just as we see right here. And we have everything we need to check out, everything we need to follow to see anything, any settings we want to use is just on the graph, on this interface. There is nothing to add in the options of EA. You just can add stop loss and take profit, or automatically close always at these levels, and they are always expressed in a basis points. So the last digit is 1 point, always on all assets. Once you put on a graph, it will looks like that. It's a trend follower asset EA. So what it means? It means that the red bar is a show of imbalance in favor of selling pressure. So there is volume and momentum in favor of selling pressure. The first red bar is a short signal. So the first red bar, it will enter a trade, and the next following white, gray, or green bar, it will close a trade. So simple. So it will follow. When there is a strong trend, it will always follow. It will always get it. You will never miss it. Sometimes there is a push in one of the two directions, but as happens very usually in the market, not always a signal becomes a trend. Sometimes a signal is just a signal, and then it retracts the price, go back. Okay, on the graph we have all the settings we can choose here, and of course the master button algo trading on or off will decide whether to activate the strategy or not. On each graph we can set the lots to trade. Default is 1. If we want to, we can set integer number 253 or 2.5, or also decimal number with the point 0.5, 0.1, or whatever minimum trade, minimum lot the broker can accept. Once we choose that, and it's time, and if we want to activate trading, we put just button on. Now markets are closed, it will not become red, but it becomes red. Mark auto on, algo trading on, then not immediately, but on the next first color bar, whether a selling bar or a buying bar, it will open trade. And then it will also close dynamically by itself at the first non-colored bar. So when the momentum is going to end, it will close the trade. If it is a good trade, a good trend, it will sure be a profit, because it will always get good trend. Time frame, there are some security measure which, like if I change time frame, when changing a time frame, it will always put auto off on any graph. So be careful if you open a strategy on a graph. Keep that graph. Don't touch that graph, because any touch of that graph for security measure, it will shut down all trades. Even if there is a manual trade, it will shut down all the trades on that asset. Also, if I push this button, close, this is a shutdown button, it will close all trades, it will close the strategy on the graph. I click close. Security measure, because if perhaps I have a strategy on and I change time frame, in one time frame or in another, for sure there will be a signal, a first color bar, and it will open a trade. So we don't want the perhaps changing accidentally time frame. It will open new trades which the trader is not willing to open. So for security measure, changing time frame is like pushing close button. It will push strategy off, and it will close all trades. Let's see if I have, yes, I have one open here on gold. See, market are closed, but if I change time frame, boom, it return off, and it close all trades. That's how it is. So when I open a strategy, I put on, better to keep that graph froze, no, not don't touch. If I want to see the same asset, just open another graph, no problem, it will work perfectly. But the graph when the strategy is on, like here, don't touch because any touch will result, except closing, except if you want to close, any touch will result in security closure of trade and strategy on that graph. My best suggestion is choose asset which usually go in trend during the day. It works on any asset, indexes, forex, commodities, cryptos, anything, but better choose asset which usually have trend because it's a trend follower. When we have assets that go in trend, like here Nasdaq, we follow the trend. When we have asset, or at night perhaps, at night when or days when there is low volume, the price remain horizontally. It will give sometimes a slight um, imbalance for sales or buy, but then it will not follow. Better to keep it closed during night. Perhaps let's see gold. Okay, we just check out gold. See when there is an explosion in buy, it will follow until the 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 momentum start to vanish. It will fall until the momentum start to vanish. Here there was also a very good imbalance in short, but it was not followed. So choose asset in trend. At this moment, I can suggest Nasdaq, Dow Jones, gold. They are having good trends. Not much in the forex. Forex also is a very range going price, except Japan yen. So better to avoid unless there is a very good day. Other suggestion: choose to trade at open market, especially at opening of the market. Opening time we know for sure is especially for stocks exchange, is the moment where there is the maximum of volume, usually also a very good trend. Don't close near market close, don't close at night because prices stay steady, horizontal, and usually there will be wrong trades. Trade at market open, don't trade at night. Other suggestion: the best time frame to use is 1 hour. H1 always gives the best win rate. Perhaps here we are what gold. Okay, this is 50 minutes. Okay, this is 30 minutes. Very nice. But if you go in H1, it will make less trade and will be longer trade. See here, you take the first green bar and keep the trade till the night. So till the end of the day. So we have a long trade, one trade per day, maybe very good trade. See, very different. In 30 minutes, what we have? More signal, but also more closing. And sometimes it results in lost trade. This is a loss, this is a loss, this is a loss. Better, H1 has always a better win rate for sure, make less trades. But of course, if you are in front of the computer, of the screen, I have some people who use also M15 and they close after 2 or 3 bars. They like to scalp. They always they try the 1 or 2 assets. Is another kind of trading. I usually don't go below H1. Here we open one trade and then you have to close. We can also go to M5. Yes, we have much more trades, but then you have to click and close very often. Remember, if you want to close the trade, only click here. If you close in the portfolio, in the toolbox, it can reopen because the strategy will stay on. Okay, this is my best advices. Now let's make I'll show you how to make test. We open the strategy tester here. This is MT5, but it's good anyway. We put the gold. Okay, then we can put the period. I always use H1. Let's put 100,000 currency units. Then I check on use any. Let's put perhaps the last 3 months visual, and then start. Here we go. Also in the tester, I have to push on to put strategy on. Otherwise, it will not open trade. We put the graph here, low, and let's go. Now, the strategy tester is another program from MT4, so it doesn't color bars, remain gray. But you have here buy signal and sell signal. Now, while it is going, You see, it will open long trade and close when the momentum finish. Also, it will open short trades and close the momentum and finish. Remember, this is a 24 hours tester. You cannot put only for trade in certain hours. So whatever result are, if you keep it open only at market open and avoid losing trades during when the market is closed, like at night, late night, then the result will be better than the tester you make here. So here you can identify which assets are good for trade, but when you go trading for real, remember to keep on H1 maybe and don't trade at night, only at market open, so the result will be much better than any test. Here we will open a trade and then it closes automatically when it goes, when the momentum finish, it closes the trade. Here is the cumulative return. Remember, if you choose to close trade only at night, it will, only on market opening will be better. This is a night trade, perhaps. This is a night trade. In the next trade, this is a night. Okay, this is opening of London. Here it takes the long here. Takes a little stop here. This is using one lot of gold on 100K account. Of course, it's quite overdimensioned. I don't want to make trades for and risk 10,000 bucks for any trade. Yes, if it goes good, it's good, but otherwise it can be a big risk. Cumulative return is very good. It's going up, and I can do this on any asset, any time frame. Then I can put in pause, and here, yeah, I have very good cumulative return, but sometimes I have losses or price remains steady. But remember, don't trade and buy. If I can filter and only one trade per day is even better, because it will take the best trade at market open and will give much better result than any strategy tester. Okay, I hope this is useful for you. I'm sending you this video I made just for you, and any queries, please contact me. I will answer quickly. Thank you and good trading.